Not right! It's not right! That was not supposed to happen! What am I talking about? If you saw FBXW Show 21 Part 1, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a match on Show 21. The main event. The Lethal Syndicate against the Disciples. I was ringside as a manager for the Lethal Syndicate, and the Disciples had Melissa Collier as their manager, I guess. And the match was going according to plan. Everything was going according to plan. We were able to cut off the ring and keep Chris Collier in the ring by himself, basically making a 2-on-1 match. And the Lethal Syndicate was able to pull off the victory. And then after the match, Melissa Collier, she crossed the line. She slapped me in the face. You do not do that to me. Lucky for her, I don't hit women. I would not hit a woman. But I'm going to demand something from Melissa Collier, and that's an apology. You owe me an apology because you should never, ever put your hands on someone that's ringside and not involved in a match. You decided to slap me, what, because you're jealous that the Lethal Syndicate beat the Disciples? I demand an apology. Otherwise, if I don't get my apology from Mrs. Collier, then it's going to have negative consequences on the Disciples. I do have to say, though, Mrs. Collier does hit very, very hard. But don't worry about me, I'll be okay. But I do have a message for Mrs. Collier. There will be payback. There will be payback. Because we can find women in the FBXW willing to get you. Willing to slap you in the face just as hard as you slap me. Because we're not going to attack a woman. But we can damn sure as hell attack the Disciples. And I have a challenge. I have a challenge issued to Chris Collier. Chris Collier! I'm challenging you to a match for this TG title belt. You were the creator of a company called the YTWE. This is the YTWF TG belt. This is a belt you will never, ever have as long as I hold it. Now, One and RD need to focus on the tag team titles. That leaves me to focus on the Disciples. I hope, for your sake, Disciples, that Melissa Collier does the right thing, and apologizes for her actions. Because that was unacceptable. Unacceptable. It is flat out disrespect to me, to the Lethal Syndicate. We will be respected. You may not like us, but you are going to respect us, FBXW. Even if we have to beat respect into you. So, I demand that apology come soon. Otherwise, the hammer is gonna come down on the disciples and judgment will be swift. And on a lighter note, call 1-800-LI is for me for all of your shopping needs. If you call 1-800-LI is for me, we've said it before, you'll get connected to Doc's shop of appendages and he will find that something special. And if you call now, you'll get a very special DVD set. That's, once again, 1-800-LI is for me. Do it today.